to my Country Craft Corner and to Stacey and Arlynn's Kitchen series. So good to see you guys again. As I said in my previous video when we did the little smokies, we are going to be bringing you 4 different recipes of our family recipes that we've made for years and years and years. And y'all should feel lucky. We don't give our recipes out to everybody, honest to goodness. Now, of course, they're going to be out everywhere. But for you guys, because you've been so good to me and to Stacey, we feel like we want to give back. So we're going to go ahead and give you these recipes. So as you saw the little smokies, weren't they awesome? They taste, you would not believe it, you guys, amazing. So now we're coming to you today with Stacey's pasta salad. Is that what you call it? Is it Greek?
Mediterranean.
Mediterranean pasta salad. It is awesome, absolutely awesome. I'm going to turn it right back over to her, and she's going to walk you through her steps. And I wish you guys could taste because this is awesome too. All right, so turn it over to Stace, and I'll see you later.
Hello again. Now, since I showed you how to make a little appetizer, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious little side dish that you could bring and entertaining, going to parties or hosting parties. And I'm going to give you a few of my little tips. First things first, what I'm going to show you is my favorite version of this pasta salad, which is a Mediterranean pasta salad. So I just use a box of tricolor rotini. I use Kalamata olives. I use cucumber. I use grape tomatoes, feta cheese crumbles, and a bottle of Ken's Steakhouse Light Caesar dressing. Now, the best thing about this recipe is all of the variations that you can make for this. This weekend we're having like a ladies weekend, so this is perfect for a lighter lunch type thing that you can add chicken to it and make it more of a meal, or like we're going to do today, make it more of a side dish. And something I think would be a really cute idea is if you had a shower of some sort, or even just entertaining, to have a pasta bar. So you could do different dressed pastas, and that's what I would do. I wouldn't have people trying to dress their pasta on their plate, but you could have maybe different bowls of different dressed pastas, maybe have a more Mediterranean version, have an Italian dressing version, and even maybe a creamy dressing version of pasta salad, and then have different bowls of different mix-ins of different veggies, cheeses, olives, meats even. You could do little bites of salami, little bites of pepperoni. But again today we are going to do my favorite, and that is my Mediterranean pasta salad. I don't think Arlynn even knows this trick.
I do not. I do not.
I am going to share, listen, this again is not rocket science, but what makes my pasta salad the one that people request is this following tip. Cook your pasta according to the box, however you like it. I like mine a little on the firmer side, so I typically go a little undercooked, but you cook your pasta according to how done you like your pasta. So you cook your pasta, you drain it and let it cool. Do not dress your pasta, meaning do not put your dressing on your pasta until right before you're going to eat it or serve it. Because what happens is the pasta sucks up all of your dressing and gets squishy and dry. If you've ever been to a cold salad bar and the pasta looks dry, it's because they dressed it and put it out and let it sit. And that pasta has soaked up all of the dressing. So the trick that makes my pasta salad better than some others is that trick alone. The rest is all about the ingredients you like to use for your pasta salad. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna cook off our pasta, let that sit and drain, and then we're going to cut up a cucumber and cut up some grape tomatoes, I didn't even notice. This jar of Kalamata olives is already sliced. Wow, so that saves a whole step right there. And then we'll dress it last minute right before we're gonna eat. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook off this pasta and cut up the veggies, and once that's all done, we'll come back and I'll show you how to mix it. Now we're back. We are ready to eat our pasta salad. If you remember, before we cut, I said the biggest trick to making a really good cold pasta salad is to make sure you don't dress or put your dressing on your pasta salad too soon. You want to wait right to the last minute. So Arlynn and I are getting ready to have our little taste of this. So I'm going to go ahead and use my dressing. It's just have my cold pasta. It's just been waiting in the refrigerator until we're ready to eat it. And I use Kin's Steakhouse Light Caesar dressing. This is what I prefer for my Mediterranean pasta salad. And you just eyeball this, and you can use as much or as little dressing as your tastes prefer. And so I'm gonna use, I used almost the whole thing. And give this a good stir. And I always dress my pasta first, just to loosen it up. Sometimes when it sits in the refrigerator, it kind of clumps up, and I find that this helps really open that up. So I've dressed it with the dressing. Now I'm just gonna add my cut tomatoes and cucumbers and just toss that all in there. Get in there. Okay, so there's our tomatoes and our cucumbers, and give that a stir. And then to continue with the Mediterranean theme, I am going to go ahead, even though Arlynn hates olives, I really like olives. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some Kalamata olives. And you don't want all that juice in there, so just take a fork or a strainer really, as I spill juice into it, and just pop some Kalamata olives in there. Hello. Make sure that you don't include the twigs that come with the olives. I don't think anybody wants that. Put those in there. I think that's plenty. Okay, and also a little bit of feta crumbles. Now, this is already pre-crumbled. Sometimes you'll find feta and it comes in a little block, and you can just break that apart with your fingers or a fork, but this saves all of that work. And we're just gonna add a little bit of that feta because it's very salty. So again, it's better to start with a less amount. You could always add it later. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a nice stir. And that is all she wrote. So this is my Mediterranean pasta salad. And like I said, you can make a meal out of this if you wanted to have some grilled chicken on top, or if you wanted to add maybe some hard salami, little bites of hard salami or pepperoni or anything. You could really customize this to your personal taste. So I think Arlynn and I are gonna have a little taste test. And see, I'm gonna try to pick the olives out for her. She's gonna get, wait, let me see. Okay, good, there's not, let me get you tomatoes.
I'm behind you here.
Get you tomato. All right, there's one.
Okay.
For you.
Thank you so much.
And I'm gonna have all of her olives.
I'll give her, I'll freely let her have my olives. No
all right,
problem.
and this is it.
This is it.
And I really didn't do anything but put it all together for real.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, cheers.
Cheers.
So fresh. I love the salty bite that the feta brings to it.
You guys
And
gotta try this. It is so good.
I love olives. But I find that the Caesar dressing really lends itself to those Mediterranean flavors. I just like how bright this is. It's bright. and fresh.
That's a good word, right?
And it's a fantastic side for anything grilled, really, or.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's good
and
anytime.
Crab souffle.
Yes,
today's
it's an
purposes.
excellent side for crab souffle. It goes great with cherry cheesecake,
Cherry cheesecake, and
bacon wrapped wieners.
Little Smokies. We're gonna just go into a food coma after today.
That's fine. That's fine by me. What a way to go.
All right, you guys. This is absolutely excellent. You guys got to try it. I love it. I'm gonna swallow my food, and then we are just gonna say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye bye.